Mistakes are going to happen, and we need to better understand how human judgment affects the way in which we believe AI to work, we believe, who is responsible, etc. So my colleagues and I have a project that is on this topic exactly, and it's entitled "The AI Made Me Do It." And this title comes from these experiments that we ran, and in these experiments, we told people that there was an error essentially made. And we had people randomly assigned to one of three conditions. One is a human made the error by themselves. Two is the human made the error but consulted with AI. So basically, human and AI collaboration. And three, the human made the error in collaboration with another human. And what we find is that the perceived responsibility of the human for the outcome is lowered when AI is involved, lowered to a level commensurate with if the human had done this with another human, a group decision. What this is called is the diffusion of responsibility. And what it means is AI can serve as if another person was also involved in the decision, and people will therefore lower the perceived responsibility. This is a critical issue for us to understand, because then it becomes a matter of how do we clean up problems after the fact. If people can use AI as cover, this could mean that people are less careful when using AI because they realize they can blame it on the algorithm. A couple of questions that I think every executive should consider. Can AI actually do what we're saying it does, right? We know, for instance, AI is being used for law enforcement to predict who would commit a crime. AI cannot predict who will commit a crime, and yet it is being used for this very purpose. So can AI actually do this? Relatedly, should AI do this? Should AI decide who gets life-saving treatment? No, right? And then you want to ask things like, where could bias show up here? There is something called model cards, which was developed by scientists at Google. And these model cards, they work much like on the side of a cereal box where it says, okay, this is how much iron or protein or whatever. It works much in the same way in that it says, here's who this model was trained on. Here's when it should be applied. Here's when it shouldn't. Here's the error rate. All of these kinds of things doesn't mean we don't use AI. It means we use it intelligently, right? So we need to be intelligent about using artificial intelligence.